and he does all portions of this race: the sand, the water, the land, and the mud. He's quite impressive. I'm not sure if he has aced this race. I think not, because his feet do touch the street, and that is against the kinetic acing rules. And you can definitely see that we have a lot of people here at the Arcade Plaza for day one, the start of the race, and all these sculptures will be leaving this plaza how much they want, and then they circle around, right, and then they exit the plaza right behind me, right there, and then they head on down to Manila. So if you didn't want to wake up so early to get here at the plaza and you want to, still catch the gloriousness higher, and well, the sculpture, they changed. We may have a dead man hit, so if you do not see a live hit from dead man's, rest assured, well, unfortunately, they may have been eaten by the mosquitoes, and that's why. And the sculpture should be leaving the plaza pretty soon. I think that there's only about either 3 sculptures left. Since when I talked to the ramp meister left, he said that there were 6, and we've seen about 3. So I think we have about 3 more left. There you can see, one of the ramp meister's assistants there, checking his paper, looking at things.
Although I like this better.
Waving people down. Glorious kinetic start of the race.
Look at that steering. Stop.
That is the Siphonus walks his moon. I'm reading that correctly. It's just a very strange title for his sculpture. So we've seen this sculpture in the past, and what he does is he takes that ring and turns it on its side whenever he goes into the water. And you can see it has the flotation devices there, so then he paddles his he walks in the circle so that he doesn't have to do all that work pedaling those wheels. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a gerbil in the wheel. It's pretty fantastic. This is the same man that has done the bounce for glory. Yeah, look at the calves on that guy. He's been doing this race over 10 years, over the time that I've been here. Fantastic. Lots of pageantry, lots of glory. He jumps for glory. And the crowd gives it to him.
If you turn it on its side, you can catch crabs with that thing.
Yeah, it does look like a crab trap. But it's a really good engineering concept. It's of the Kinetic Grand Championship. Even his other crafts that he's made a contraption that was 2 large wheels. In the middle he would engineers and comes up with, and the art that he creates. And pretty soon, and going to Manila. So at that time, whenever we go down, we're gonna maybe cut to some footage, maybe not. Maybe you'll just have to wait for us to come back alive. But we will be streaming live the sand portion of the course. Sculptures perform in the sand, and see what they do to engineer sports. And we're here, and Kinetic Sunshine, of course, and we have this year is a very good one for Kinetics. And there's the ramp meister. Is that a kiss on his cheek? That wasn't there before I saw him. Facts team, the high school team that builds a sculpture. Oh, no, it's not. Last year they were a tea party, and this year, what are they? That is their title. Knights around the table. Theme, and it was a lot of fun, just because you can participate in their theme a little bit, be a part of their party, if you will. And they have lovely pageantry with their costumes and stuff. They also were pizza party 1 year too. They were a big pizza slice. I think that was the first year, and then the second year they were the tea party, and this year they're the Knights around a table. And they have quite the entourage this year. Love all the art on the bikes. I wonder if they're going to perform for us. Some teams perform some pageantry because they're did. So let's see. It looks like they abandoned their craft for the Rampmeister, and he's about to give them their sticker. Or maybe he already did. Glorious, glorious team. So I think we only have one more sculpture left. This is the 49th. Next year will be the 50th. So if you are inspired with all this gloriousness that you see, you should come down next year, race, and come have fun with us. It'll be wonderful. And right now, this is the start. This is the start of all this glory. And it will end in Ferndale, day 3, at the finish line. A black hat, where they're going to have a lot to overcome on their journey to Ferndale. No problem.
130.
Ooh.
We're finished.
I'm seeing if it's us. Oh, tech check. Can we get an interview with you? Or are you busy? Oh, he's busy. Oh, that's the sheriff. All our volunteers are very busy here at the Kinetic Grand Championship. This is a non-profit event, and everyone attending is free. There is no tickets. Everyone here just shows up and becomes a glorious spectator. And so if you would like to support the race by giving us a invisible ticket, you can buy that on our site, Lab. All those funds really help the race out to make all of this possible, to rent the permits, to pay for all the kids.
Here, help me with the questions.
I'm
hard of hearing.
Okay. I'm sorry. You were so busy before.
Yeah, I'm busy. We're doing tech checking, which is the checking of all the safety items on board. Some of the safety items have to do with psychological, such as we have to make sure that they have a teddy bear, that they have all the safety equipment, a compass in case they get lost on the course. You can't have that happen.
No.
And all the equipment that they have, that they use on the course, has to be used on board the vehicle. They can't add anything or subtract anything from the vehicle.
Right, so you make sure. So you make sure.
It's a grueling course. It's 40 miles in 3 days. You have a question for me?
Yes. Do you make sure that they have their life preservers?
Yeah, they have to have U.S. Coast Guard approved life preservers, and they have to have sleeping bags of the size appropriate to the person. They have to each have their toothbrush. If there's 4 of them, they have to have 4 toothbrushes. There's no sharing of toothbrushes. That's not allowed.
No, that's not very hygienic. No.
And the other thing is not hygienic. We never check for toothpaste, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we can't check for everything.
Yeah, they're going to have to come up with that on their own.
Yeah, but they were doing pretty good. And I was in my uniform here. I can command activity, and they do perform as they're supposed to.
My first volunteer position was actually putting the sticker on the sculptures.
Oh, because everyone has to have a sticker. They can't go through, and then they have to be able to stop at the end of this line here.
I approved them. Yeah. I certified that approval.
You did. You're very good.
Thank you.
Oh,
Team Brian.
Oh, wonderful. Why, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for what you do.
Okay. Well, it's a fun thing to do, and we certainly enjoy it. And no, not really.
Okay. You don't want to say hi to your mom?
Oh, hi, Mom.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You take care.
You too. And one of our glorious volunteers here at the Kinetic Grand Championship. He makes sure that they have all the tech that they need to navigate through the course of the Kinetic Grand Championship. There is a lot of gear that is required. This course is not for the faint of heart. There's man-eating clams in the bay. There's man-eating mosquitoes at Dead Man's Drop. And, of course, all the hills, like at Lolita Hill, that is extreme. If any of you have ever driven through Humboldt County, you know just how rural some of our roads can be. And these sculptures are going to have to go over those. Lots of hills, lots of downhill. So it's really important that their brakes work, and that's why we have the Rampmeister here to check that. And of course, we check that first thing on the day one. It is here at the Arcata Plaza, and we're here for the start of the race, and it's going to start pretty soon at 12 at the noon whistle. And hello, glorious volunteer.
Hello. All the vehicles today, helped get them and just went around to make sure that every crew was not going to follow them around the parade route so that they would not hurt everybody, because we had a couple of slow to do.
Thank you so much. And how many years have you been coming to this glorious race?
Off and on, probably about 15.
Well, and who brought you? When?
My brother and I built several vehicles, but not this year. So we've participated.
Oh, with the pilots?
No, my legs just can't hang it. I got bad knees, and I can't pilot any longer.
I know, that's what I'm kind of afraid of. Like, I've never been a pilot in the race, but I'm kind of like, I would like to, but at the same time, like, I don't know if my legs will ever be the same after a Kinetic Grand Championship.
It's you have to train for it, believe me or not. It's like running a marathon every day.
Right? And let me bribe you before you go.
Proud.
Yes, wear it with pride.
Pride.
Oh, and here's one of the queens. Would you like to be on our live stream?
We got like 2 minutes.
Oh, so we have 2 minutes till the start of the race, and you are?
I am 2014 Queen, Rudebecca Queen Glitterina. Hello.
Well, congratulations on being a queen for life.
Oh, forever. We don't give up our crowns. We have a reigning queen, Queen Kaleidoscope. She is amazing and very glorious. But yes, we're all queens forever.
Yes, we got an interview with her earlier. This is the Kinetic Grand Championship live stream on the official website.
Oh, fantastic day. That's a great day. Come out and see us in Old Town.
Are you selling those brownies?
I'm giving these. So these are glorious brownies from Queens, from me, for you. This is one of my brownies, totally safe. Glorious brownies.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Rutabaga Queens, and she helps them become board members to help out and make sure that we have all the permits we need, and they're incredible volunteers and incredible royalty. Kind of like just film them all do their glory circle, and it is about to get started here. I might actually eat a little bit of this brownie right now. There's Steve. Steve's friend.
Good? All set? Well, you get the pretty darn Kinetic.
Yes, it is about to get crazy and glorious. Kinetic madness is about to ensue. It is about to be the glory circle. And so feet must be out of the street. They're going to probably say that in just a few minutes. Everyone's feet needs to be out of the street. And we don't want anyone to get hurt in this glory Kinetic day.
Moments away. As you can see, hundreds, if not thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people have gathered here on the Arcata Plaza, awaiting the glorious Le Mans start. You've seen the sculptures go by for brake test. Hopefully, in between our stream going up and down, we're challenged by the throttle of technology. The oppressive overlords of bandwidth have not really kept up. Unfortunately, we're challenged here at this location, but
we have plenty of glory on the Kinetic Stream team to overcome a lot of the challenges, just like the pilots in the race.
Oh, for sure, and this is all being archived as we shoot. So the whistle is on, and the great Le Mans start is coming, and pretty soon we'll have sculptures come ripping and tearing through. Quite shortly, if our cameraman steadies his feet as they're working their way around.
This is about to get really mad. Kinetic madness is about to ensue.
Yeah, see which
is glorious.
The glory. Let's see. Here we are coming down first. We've got the Toastmasters.
They're about to whirl around with glory.
Let's see.
Sparky. Low tech, no tech.
Chicken, here comes Sparky.
Tipis Fugitorium.
Here's the glorious Galaxy.
Samurai Lawyers. Flying Sauna.
Team 420 Samurai Lawyers.
Team Goddess.
And here is the Lightning Bug Goddess. Team Goddess Racing.
Makes Team Orange, Clockwork Orange. Fired up.
Back and forth. Here we go. one, back to Mega Queens.
It's hard to remember sometimes. Oh,
Kinetics, Trilobite. It's just pandemonium here.
this is fantastic.
It's a traffic jam. Do you see why we pushed you back?
This is glorious, glorious start of the race at the Arcata Plaza. Arcata to Ferndale. 42 miles of land, sand, mud, and water. Up and down hills, grueling sand, and wet water.
And around the plaza they go.
Cold and wet water. Look at that teddy bear right there.
9, passing on the left. Here comes and Gloria, the glorious galloping gastropod. Team Why Not? Spring Chicken. Here we go with Wendy. Pins, Team 420, and Samurai Warriors. No tech. And doing a glory circle in the middle of the block. Team Texas Fugitorium.
Glorious, glorious kinetic madness. This is the start and around the plaza before they will exit the plaza and make their way to the a few minutes as we travel to that location. Although we may have some video that we play in between the moment of us traveling. But this is a glorious start of the race. Oh my god, it looks like the first sculpture is about to leave the plaza. They're leaving the plaza right as we speak. This is fantastic.
Around a table. Evil Kinetics, Melvin.
They're all leaving the plaza where they will be timed. The time begins as soon as they leave, and this is a race. There's speed, there's a word for art and everything else, but don't forget, this is a race. Time is a factor. From after the Manila Dunes, they will stop at foods and get something to eat. And at that point, the time will stop.
Team Turtle. Team Pineapple. Best friends. You're so cute.
Team Pineapple there.
Gloria, the glorious galloping gastropod.
A lot of glorious sculptures this year. It's fantastic.
420 this year.
Low tech, no tech. Oh my goodness.
Low tech, no tech.
He honestly does have everything to go through the race, but it's just amazing because it's quite grueling. Sometimes it's a little bit painful to watch. I don't envy him. June Moxon, legendary Kinetic. Tempest Fugitives, one of my favorite sculptures.
They make it look easy and glorious.
And as you can see, there's Entourage, which usually there's pit crew and there's Entourage, and pit crew usually follow every sculpture has a pit crew, and they help the sculpture navigate through the course, give them anything that's needed, they help them. This is the Entourage of the Summer of Love.
The Entourage for the Summer of Love.
Fantastic. The 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love, but this sculpture's first race.
Ladies and gentlemen, from here, if you want to see Kinetic Glory, I encourage you
Wonderful.
Community Center. If you're going to Deadman's Drop, please take the freeway and go across the bridge so as not to be on the road at the same time as the sculptures.
And it looks like most of the sculptures have left the plaza here at the Arcata Plaza. And this is the start of the race. And it is going to be continuing all the way to live stream that you're watching here on the Kinetic.